let some people get in on the live part of this deal. All right, so I did a live on Facebook a minute ago, and let's do a short one here on YouTube, and I'll do a short one on TikTok. So I got a new laptop, and I get it all set up to see if I can't try to go live on all of them at the same time again. I think the issue I have though is cell coverage. Even though it says I have plenty of cell coverage, I have a feeling I really don't when a push comes to shove. I think it lies to you. So anyway, so for those folks that are going to watch the replay, basically I want to give you a little update here for the holiday weekend. Of course, I put out a blog a little while ago. Nothing's really changed on that. We're going to fine tune it for you here though for today. So I had some really good rain out across. Hey Courtney, what's up? And hey Braden, we had some really good rain in eastern Oklahoma this morning, about 3 to almost 4 inches in some areas. So that can lead to some brief flash flooding. So this time of the year, that's kind of what you have to watch out for. Also gusty winds on occasion, if some of these thunderstorms get a little windy on you. Hey Nancy, good seeing you from McCurtain County. So we're going to see some more scattered activity here for southern and central Oklahoma develop over the next couple of hours. So still bubbling up out there. So that means Oklahoma City areas will be getting some rain. Again, not everybody will be getting rain. I can't promise, we'll all get wet, but some of us will. So it's like a 30% coverage area. In other words, if you were to take the entire state, geographic wise or even population wise, and you take out 30% of those people, they're all happy they got rain. Another 7, you're like, I didn't get no rain. It's one of those deals, and it's all over the place, hit and miss. So there's no rhyme or reason. It's just either you get it or you don't. Regardless, that will die down this evening, and then mostly quiet overnight. Can't rely on a straight shower, and then we're going to get additional developing activity for tomorrow morning, and then I'll develop off and on throughout the day, and then wind down once again by evening. So at sunset for your July 4th, I think the rain will be coming to an end. So that means that's good for firework time. Skies will be clearing out, so partly cloudy. It'll be windy during the day tomorrow. South winds up to around 30 miles per hour. Those winds may still be a little gusty during firework celebrations from the south. We'll probably have 10 to 15 mile per hour winds. That's a little breezy for fireworks. And then there may be some gusts up around 20 or 25 at times. So we'll see what happens. That's kind of a newer development model data. Hopefully it won't be that windy though. And then additional activity for Saturday, but low on the coverage, not nearly as much for Saturday, but still some out there. And temperature to be in the 80s for, of course, today, tomorrow, and Saturday, right around 90 or so. Sunday, low 90s. So not bad, temperature-wise. And plus the rain we can always use as we go into our summer. So I really can't complain, honestly. It's pretty decent. I've recovered from my surgery, so now that's why I'm doing it live. I had some nasal surgery, so I had some problems going on. It was not pretty. For a couple of weeks, I was miserable. So all that's behind me, looks like, so that's good. All tests came back negative, so now I can breathe. That's a good thing. Allergy season's no good for you if you can't breathe anyway. All right, that's it for me. Of course, I'll be doing some more lives off and on over the summer months when there's something of significance or importance. And otherwise, you guys have a great rest of your Thursday, and hope you have a great, safe, and happy holiday for the weekend, and a great 4th. And be careful out there with those fireworks in the lakes, streams, and creeks, because the rains and stuff will kick up those turbulent waters and knock some stuff in there debris wise, so you have to be careful of that for swimming around or playing in the lakes and stuff. You bet. Marcy, thank you again for being here, and thanks for subscribing. For those folks that have done so, and if you haven't subscribed, you can subscribe at any time. There's plenty of links on all my social media to account to do that. We're pretty much done with tornado season, so that's good. I don't expect tornadoes to come back until probably late September, October. That's usually when we start to have a few around the state. We'll deal with that then. Until then, we kind of get just the brief heavy rain with some brief flash flooding. It's sometimes possible, and occasionally downburst of wind, which could be strong. Most of the time they behave themselves. Every now and then you get a pretty good microburst that does some wind damage. But anyway, that's about it. You guys have a great rest of your day, and thanks again for watching, and we'll talk again soon. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate it. Michelle, we'll see you. Okay, bye-bye.